It's you.
Hello, Mr. So-and-so here. An update to the Omega Prestige System video. Yesterday, August 24th, Gazillion sent out an email to certain players revealing the Omega Prestige System. At some point on the official forums, Azros chimed in and he also confirmed the system. It will be character specific and the first character to receive it will be Spider-Man. So before we look at the Omega Prestige System, let's first have a short look at the original Prestige System. So far I have two characters prestiged, Luke Cage, back then simply for the trophy, and then Black Panther. When you got your character to level 60, in the roster you could push triangle and you could prestige your character. It reset the character to level 1, you received 5 Eternity Splinters and a random boost, and you also received a badge next to your name, as you can see here. Then when you got to level 60 again, you could prestige again, and you would receive a different badge. As you can see here, Luke Cage is prestige rank 1 with the according badge, and Black Panther is prestige rank 6 with the according badge. Rank 6 so far is the max prestige rank, and as you can see, my Black Panther is still not back to level 60. This is because max prestiging is a really tedious process. Every prestige rank requires 20% more experience points compared to the one before. As you are not level 60, you can only run super heroic difficulty. So what you do is you run the story over and over again to get the quest XP bonuses, and also treasure rooms. You reset areas with lots of treasure rooms and hope to get to 60 at some point without bashing your head against a wall. I was really not looking forward to doing that with several characters. I planned on doing that with Black Panther, maybe Black Bolt when he releases. Yeah, seems like I have to change my plans. Let's have a look at the Omega Prestige System. As you can see, Spider-Man already has two new Omega traits, Omega Brawler and Omega Agility. The first one is offensive, the second one is defensive. First one that will work this way for all the characters will give you bonus points in your main attributes. Every character has 2, and as we already know, 1 point in a main attribute gives you 4% more damage, so that means 8% more damage, even if you only have 1 point more in strength and 1 in fighting. Also defensive here, raising defense and dodge rating. I assume, depending on character, that might also include deflect rating. For instance, I assume Captain America will probably have deflect instead of dodge rating. Okay, so far so good. So we knew Omega Prestige would actually affect our damage output and survivability. Now we can also press start, R1, and go to the skills in the help section. Now the Prestige system that was already mentioned here, of course. Level up your favorite heroes multiple times, receive 5 splinters, a random boost, and the badges that we've already looked at. And now we already have information on the Omega Prestige system. I was hoping getting to max Prestige rank 6 would be enough, and then we could simply earn Prestige points or Omega Prestige points for our level 60 characters. No. If you check out here, allows players to level up their heroes again. So we have to reset again. Gaining access to 2 additional traits, we already looked at them, for heroes, as well as a host of other benefits. They are listed below. Now let's skip the next sentence first. If you want to earn Omega Prestige for a hero, you must first go through all 6 levels of normal Prestige. We already assumed that. Then we can acquire Omega Essence and Eternity Splinters, and if we level up the Engineering Division Specialist, we can craft the Omega Prestige Unlock recipe for all the characters it's available for. Okay, now let's go back to the one sentence here. Omega Prestige is acquired at any time from the store or can be earned. So you can simply buy it instead of spending countless hours. Now per se, this game cannot be paid to win because we don't have PvP unlike PC. What we know though is that of course it's very easy to buy a huge advantage. You can level up faster, you can receive more currency by spending money. You can also use shield supply drops to improve your gear a lot, receive certain artifacts that so far are exclusive to shield supply drops. Also boss artifacts, so you can really easily push your damage numbers and also your survivability by simply spending money. Now we can also spend money to raise our damage and survivability even more with the Omega Prestige system. Really not a big fan of this attempt to actually make us prestige more. Let's look at the bonuses down here. Grants the hero 2 new traits, we know that already, on top of their existing ones, that grow stronger with each Omega Prestige level. So as I already said, 1 point in strength and fighting means 8% more damage, but there will be several levels for Omega Prestiging, so that means we can definitely push our defensive and offensive numbers a lot higher. Then it gets even more problematic. Doubles the hero synergy bonuses. Very problematic for min-maxers. You don't only have to spend a lot of time or money to maximize your main character, you also would have to Omega Prestige all your synergy heroes. Let's take Squirrel Girl for instance. You receive 4% more damage against bosses. Now you would receive 8% more damage against bosses. Or Daredevil, where you get 3% more damage against all enemies apart from bosses. Now you would have 6. In addition, we get a visual effect for the character that we can toggle on and off. This next point explains why it won't be out for all characters at the same time. A character exclusive legendary item. Also, new Omega Prestige Flourish. Not a big fan of the flourishes so far. And a new nameplate. A new icon next to our nameplate, so simply a new badge. Okay, let me know what you think about that. Even if it's not pay to win, but instead pay for an advantage. I'm really not a fan of this. Raid is coming up, it seems, the Surtur raid, as Civ already leaked that yesterday before we received the second patch on PS4. So I assume we will have lots of elitism and people only wanting characters that have already Omega Prestige. If we think a little further, it could also mean that some people might require you to already have Omega Prestige your synergy heroes. Go away, Hulk and Iceman. So yeah, that's what we know about the Omega Prestige system so far. Let me know what you think, and I will definitely try to keep you updated on that topic. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.